Hello and welcome, my name's David. This is a sort of video series about my journey, about my weight loss, about my life and where I was before and where I am now. So at my biggest weight, about 6 or 7 years ago, I was 450 pounds or 32 stone or 193 kilograms. So pretty big. As of now, I'm sitting at roughly 176 pounds, about 12.5 stone and 80 kilograms. So as you can see, quite a lot of weight loss. So it started about 6 or 7 years ago. I got a bit of a shock from the doctor. He admitted to me that with my weight gain that I was pretty much going down the route of probably having a heart attack and dying. It was a bit of a shock. So I decided to try and do something about it. So in this video I won't go on about that. I'll go into more detail about all of this in the other videos, but obviously just wanted to start getting a base for that. So you're probably asking or wondering how I lost so much weight. Obviously I went for the gastric bypass. That was done on the NHS here in the UK. Obviously, I know from my own personal experience that before I went for the surgery, I used to have an image of the surgery that it was the easy way out, that by doing it, I was not doing it the proper way. But from personal experience, I can tell you now, it was the hardest thing I ever did and will ever do. It changed my life, and it wasn't just a physical thing, it was a mental thing. It was changing everything about how I took my day and how I had to deal with me, with food and everything. And really, this whole journey's had to make me change how I look at my life and how I look at everyone else's and how that life approaches to me. Now, I know from experience that as a society and as people were taught, sadly, we like to judge people. We like to look at other people and think that because they're overweight, they're just being lazy, they're just being selfish, they're eating too much, they're being greedy. But we don't often ask, why are they overeating? Why are they not eating healthily? There's a reason behind it, and unless you get to ask that person and to talk to them and find out who they are, what's affected them, you'll never really know. And sadly, our society does like to shame fat people. Fat shaming goes on. It's a very aggressive, horrible thing, and some people think, a bit of hard love, that'll make them get on with it. I'm sorry, but it doesn't work. It just makes that person feel horrible. I know from my own personal experience with my own connection, my old, and still now, even now, emotional connection with food. If I feel down or I feel upset, I'd go to eat food, and then I'd feel down that I ate the food to make myself feel better, and then I would make myself feel bad that I was having to rely on that to eat the food. So then I would eat more food, and then I would eat more food to make myself feel better. And it was just this endless circle, which it's really very hard to get into, to get out of that sort of mindset. And it takes a lot to realise that you're worth making a change for. That actually, the only person that really matters is you. And it takes a lot of commitment and in many ways pain, but if you really want to make that change, you can get there. So obviously I'm hoping and planning to do a whole list of videos about before the surgery, how I was there, before even the weight loss journey, about the things that I went through before considering the surgery. I want to go on about actually the surgery, what it was like, the different types of surgery that they do, how it might affect you. I'll then go on about the actual day, the actual surgery day, and the pre-diet they put you on. I'll also go on later on about after surgery, what I had to go through, how it changes you, and the day by day, and as the time goes down. I'll also go on about now, because I'm now about 32 months post-op. So that's a good 2.5 years since I had the surgery. And obviously even now my past and my health issues from the past have still affected me now, and the surgery and what I've done in this extreme affects me on a daily basis, and how, you know, I've got to come to terms with that, and that's something which you'll need to know if you want to consider the surgery and how it affects you. So as I said, the next video will be the whole weight loss journey. It'll be talking about my life and about who I was and how I felt, and obviously about, let's be honest, my emotional connection with food, which I'm sure we all understand it goes on. But yeah, so the final thing is this whole video series I'm going to dedicate to my dad, who I lost in January this year. He was very supportive. He was very proud of me, and I loved him dearly. So this video and this series is for you, Dad, for your support and love. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. So if you've got any questions for the next video, obviously please just put them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to either answer them in the comments. I'll reply there, or I'll try to add it to the next video, and I might even do a bit at the end about a question and answer section and try to explain and answer any questions there if you'd like.